Hello everyone. So today we'll be building automate machine learning web app like this uh, using Streamlit, Pandas, and Pycaret. So we'll be able to upload our data set, then we'll profile report it, and then modeling. Then we can even download our best model. Yes. So let's get started. So let's first. So let me clean this up first. Uh, let's first create a let's first create a folder in our directory. Oops. So let's go here, IT, and let's name it AutoML project. And oops, AutoML. Uh, then then before starting a project, we should always create a virtual environment so that uh, it doesn't mess up our system, our whole system. So let's create our Python environment. Let's create it VNV ML environment. Yeah, so let's go to that environment in Activate. Yeah, and so let's open it using VS Code. Yeah, and here let's start with oops. Let's start with an app file app.py. Before getting started, I just want to note that we should firstly install our dependencies that's actually needed for our project. So let's start by installing pip install Streamlit because we'll be using it. Then Plotly, Pycaret, Y data profiling, Pandas, and last but not least, Streamlit, Pandas, profiling. Profiling. I hope this is all right. Let's go. Great. So our dependencies has been installed successfully. So let's open our app file here. Let me open it one more time. Actually, let me first make it bigger so that it becomes easier to see. First, let's import our Streamlit so that it can render our data to the web. Let's first test it, and from the terminal, actually, from previous terminal, let's go to Streamlit, run app.py. Oh, I see. Here it is. So it's been rendered, as we can see. Now let's go and go to our next step, which is creating the sidebar. So let's actually delete this part. We just want to see if Streamlit is working all right. So let's create with st dot sidebar mm, st dot image, and then actually I had a picture like that I have looked up in the Google. Let's use that for our image. Yeah, fix it. So let's go here. st.title, which will be like, let's just put it like AutoML. Then now let's go back to our place, like where we rendered our web app at Streamlit. Now let's reload it. Yeah, great. So like there's a title as well as image that we have insert there. So now let's create a navigation choice is equal to st.radio. Now select the task. Oops, select the task. And what we'll be having is upload, as we have seen in the start of the video, and profiling. We'll be doing it using Y data profiling, and next one is modeling, and the last but not least is downloads, which will be able to download our uh, best model that we have trained. Download. Yes, so here it is. And now let's go back to our web app. Now let's reload it. Yeah, cool. So as you can see, like you can select upload, profiling, modeling, or download from the navigation. The next thing is we'll be doing is we'll be just adding info here. Uh, st.info. This project application helps you build and explore your data. Yes, here it is. And now let's save. Let's reload. Yeah, as you can see, like it's just an info box that actually tells like what is our project is going to do. Then we need some structure. So great, let's add some structure. Let's add some structure, like if choice is upload. Oops, if choice is upload. Let's pass it for now. We'll come back to this, and let's actually copy this. If choice is upload, we have what else we have? We have profiling, and we have modeling, and last one is download. I think to download. Yeah, so we've done it. And what's the next thing we'll be doing is to add functionality to upload a file here, this part, and we'll be using Titanic dataset. So like to that, we had to upload, add functionality to here, and we can do that by actually let's get rid of this pass. First, let's add some title. Upload your datasets. Load your datasets. and from here file is the file uploader is the dot file uploader. Upload your dataset. Upload your dataset, and from here on, uh, the file. Oops. Well, let's actually go back and see like how things are changed in our web app. Yeah, great. So with just a few lines, we will add this part using Streamlit. So as you can see, we can upload our files. Mm. Next thing, we'll need to read our file. For that, let's import pandas. We have to import pandas here. Import pandas as PD. And the next thing is if file here, let's if file is data frame PD read CSV file. Actually, let's do it here. File index call none. Then est dot data frame df, so that using st.dataframe we can render it to our screen. Yes, so what we'll be doing next is uh, we'll be taking this file and passing it to profiling, and we'll be doing it using pandas as well. Great thing about pandas profiling, actually, I'm sorry, like it's not pandas profiling. It used to be pandas profiling, but now like it has changed recently. We'll be using Y data profiling, which automatically profiles your data, so that we can use that inside of our Streamlit app. And then next, we save our data to our app folder here, so that we got it accessible through other tasks as well. And so here df to CSV data CSV data CSV. Oops. Dot CSV and index will be none. And the next thing is let's have a if you upload our data file, actually it will be saved to our app folder. By doing that, you made it accessible through the app. Like, let's actually open the web app where it is, like here, I think. So uh, if I load this, it will come up with this, and like if we upload our data here, it will automatically save that data set to our app folder and rewrite the name to dataset.csv, uh, and we'll be able to use it uh, alongside profiling, modeling, or downloads. So let's go ahead. And the next thing is we'll need to import pandas profiling to get started with profiling. Let's import it. Oh, again, I said pandas routing. It's actually used to be pandas profiling, but why data profiling? Why data profiling from Streamlit pandas profiling for this profile report? Yes, yes. So here, let's actually put give it some title. Let's see title. Let's put it as exploratory data analysis. It's everything. Sorry. The profile is equal to data profile profile report. Yeah, yes. And from here, explorative true. And yes, true. And from here, st profile or profile. Oops. Profile. Yes. Cool. So I think we're going well. Now let's go our web app. Let's actually download some data sets. Uh, I think we'll be using uh, Kaggle Titanic dataset. Let's use maybe this one. Uh, Here from here, let's download it. From here, AutoML. From here, let's download it here. Test it. CSV. Actually, let's rename it to. Let's rename it to just test it. So from here on, let's actually come back to our web app. Let's reload it, browse files, and from here, desktop. Where was OIT? Wait. Here it is, AutoML, and from here, test CSV. Select. Yeah, cool. So like as we have seen, like the dataset has been rendered to our upload navigation part. And when it comes to profiling, name def is not defined. Oops, what kind of error it could be? Mm, I found out why we are having that error because like we actually didn't import OS, which is actually necessary for and necessary to access the data through other navigations. If os dot pass dot exist dataset history tab yes tab yes then yes tab. I'm just pressing the tab so it auto completes. Uh, I'm experimenting with GitHub Copilot. So yeah, and that's it. Let's go back to our web app. Where it is here. Now let's load, browse file. I think it was tested that values. Uh, yes, here it is. We can see our data. Then if you go to the profiling. Wow, cool! It's generating profile report. Let's see how it goes. Like it came up with a automate like profile report. So as you can see, like it comes up with variable analysis and name, sex, age, and age, and some things that everything in the data interactions. Like we can see the age, and we can see like correlations between different factors, different parameters, different features, and you can see this as well. Yeah, so this is it for profiling, and the next thing is we'll be working on modeling. We'll be actually using Pycaret for that, uh, so that it automatically selects the best model. So first things first, let's import Pycaret classification. Classification. Oh, oops. From Pycaret dot classification import setup, compare models to compare our models, then pull, then save model, then load model. Oops. Model. Yes, here it is. So now let's come to modeling part of our structure. Here, what we need to do is we have to actually select the target before going on. Let's go to st.select box, select the target column, tab, and div columns. Okay, let's go to our app. If you come here, if you come to modeling, and if you come to as you can see, we can select the target. We'll be using survived because we want to know like what factors are related to like being survived in a situation of Titanic. Yeah, so now we can't it won't do anything because we can create the code here. So let's create it. Let's tab from here. Actually, let's first create a button so that like we can have control over when to run the model. So setup and df target is chosen target, and setup df pull from here st.dataframe setup df from here best model, compare models, and then we can compare df, which is pull st.dataframe compare df, and let's actually render our best model here, and finally let's also save our model as best model let's actually save it to the different name than best model because we'll be having the best model in our folder. Let's actually do it as train model. Train. Yeah, so let's go back to our web app and let's try loading, browse files, test it. .csv, our data file. As you can see, everything is alright. So we can go to profiling. So it will generate the profile report as before. Yeah, we can see the profile report, and if you go to modeling, as you can see, like if you create the button, otherwise it would be like strange. And I select survived, run modeling, so its target is survived or not survived. So it will be based on that. Let's see if it's going well. Yeah, so it's comparing different models here. Yeah, so this time, like, cool. Like, yeah, as you can see, like, we come up with some models, classification models. Actually, I'm not sure why this, like, regression model is here, as well as, like, the accuracy and recall is one, which is might be, like, overfitting our data. The thing is, like, if you can have a look here, like, you can see a comparison of different models, how they have performed in our data. And also, like, if you open our folder, you can see that uh, the model has been saved in our folder as a pickle file. So the last but not least, the thing is, like, we should be, like, able to download that file through the web app. So let's go there and, like, write a code to download it. So, like, with open best trained model pickle, yeah, tab, the trained model, load model, train. Oops. Actually, let me rewrite this part. st.download download button, then download model. Oops. Download trained model, fread, file name trained model, pickle, and, like, actually we can get rid of this part. Yeah. So trained model pickle. Yes, so I think this should be fine. Let's actually get rid of this as well. Here, file name, best model, trained model pickle. Yeah, let's go back to our web app. I think here it is. And if we come to download trained model, wow. So, like, as you can see, this is a model that's been actually saved during the training, and, like, after that, if we download it, it's, like, being downloaded as a new one. Yeah, so let's download it. Yeah, so that's all. Like, if we come from, like, what we have done so far, firstly, like, we created uh, actually, firstly, we created virtual environments in our folder. Then we have installed required dependencies for our project. Then we have, like, put a structure such as sidebar, like, and putting up the navigation such as upload, profiling, modeling, and the last one is download. Then, like, giving the functionality to each of the parts in the navigation, to the upload, to be able to upload and to make it accessible through our project. Yeah, we used the Kaggle Titanic dataset, as you can see here. And yeah, that's all. Like, if you have any thoughts, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Also, I would love to hear your suggestions for future videos. Thank you very much.